Oh, Jim Carrey, I won't hear a bad word against. But I will hear a bad word against Scopely. Do you know who Scopely are?
No.
So Scopely are a company who are owned by the Saudi Arabia Public Fund.
Yep.
You may have heard of them. They're the ones who bring the WWE over.
Oh, yeah.
With the blood money.
Yes.
Because they bring everything over because they have money. So they bring everything over to try and make their image better. Yeah.
So they own Pokemon Go now.
Oh, and Monopoly Go.
Yep. So they already owned Monopoly Go. They owned, was it Marvel Rivals? They own?
No, that's NetEase.
Not Rivals. Marvel, there's a Marvel, Strike Force. There you go.
Okay, yeah, cool.
So they own a whole bunch of games. They now own everything Niantic bought out. So Pikmin Go.
Right.
What's the Wayfarer one?
Monster Hunter now.
Monster Hunter, Ignis? Not Ignis. Oh, I don't know.
Who
Whatever.
cares?
Anyway, for a couple of $1 billion, they now own Pokemon Go.
Wasn't it the same amount of money as Disney bought Star Wars?
$3.5 billion?
Sure
was.
Lord.
$3.5 billion. Now, the one thing that Scopely are known for, if you've played any of these games, is egregious pop-up ads. Egregious trying to claw back your money.
Right.
Now, they did come out and say
I feel like we need a fact check, but Dylan has just said in the chat the irony is that Pokemon is banned in Saudi Arabia. Is that real?
I believe so.
That's insane.
So they did come out and say, don't worry, the Pokemon Go team, developing team is still going to be on board. Nothing will change. They're committed to keep because they have a lot of live in-person events.
They do.
And, it's really heavily controlled by the Pokemon Company because they're very protective over their IP.
Yeah.
I don't believe that for a second. If you have spent $3.5 billion on a game, you want to see that return real quick. And $3.5 billion, it's a lot of money.
Not for these people.
So they are going to nickel and dime you wherever possible. I saw a comment on one Reddit thread where it says, "Oh, you've encountered a shiny. Pay $2.50 for the chance to catch it."
That's oh man, that feels too real.
And I think that's what we might be up against down the line. Not straight away, but certainly down the line. So I've started the process of transferring over all my shiny Pokemon to Pokemon Home. Because I get a sneaking suspicion that this boy here who's played it almost every single day for the past 8 years ain't going to be playing it for very much longer. And truth be told, because they were gearing up for the sale, they did add a whole heap of micro purchases and buy this now. Now you can spend $12 on this Pokemon just to get, obviously, the money levels up to get maximum profit out of it. But a sad day because this was a really good game. I really enjoyed it. I love just walking when I'm going from A to B, getting the phone out and seeing what Pokemans. I'm a big shiny hunter. So the shiny rates really appealed to me. I think there's something like 1 in 500 as opposed to 1 in 5,000. So a good time. No more. Zach, did you play much of it?
Oh, mate, I got the Pokemon Go doohickey that auto spins and catches Pokemon for me.
Doohickey?
Which one? The first or the second one?
The second one.
Oh.
The one that doesn't suck.
Yes. Cool.
I drive to work, chuck that bad boy on, and look, shiny.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's great. It spins. Plus, my house is right next to a gym and a Pokestop. So I just chuck that on and fills up my bag full of Pokeballs.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I love bags of balls.
Yeah.
Speaking of bags of balls, Brayden, how long did you play this for? Not long.
Wow.
What?
That was rude.
What do you mean?
Your ball bag?
No, I said bag of balls.
Oh,
you know
bless.
that bag that you're always carrying around?
Right, yes.
Full of severed men's testicles.
That's it. That's the one. They're my victims.
Yep. That's your trophy. You wear them
yeah.
as earrings.
I did play this for a while, but much like all things, I just sort of eventually just kind of stopped doing it and forgot about it. But and then hearing that it got more and more and more microtransaction-y.
It's awful.
Yeah.
It is actually quite awful.
It's egregious.
Yeah, so I'm glad I dropped off it when I did.
I bought the ticket for a big event that was 2 weekends ago, and I regretted it. It was not worth the money at all. And I thought there's so much more decent stuff I could have spent money on. Because whenever these big events come, because I play this game almost daily, and you got to give some money back to them because that's how they stay in business. So when a big event comes around, I don't usually buy anything else, but when a big event comes around, I'll put down $20, $30 and Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. I'll have fun and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was not worth it at all. Not worth it in the slightest. So, what's the word I'm looking for? Preemptive. Rest in peace to Pokemon Go.